Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, I know one of the challenges that buyers out there are now running into is figuring out what to do in today's market. Interest rates are up, but the news is that it's a buyer's market, the prices are down and so forth. It's a great time to jump in the market. In this video, we're actually going to answer that question for you. We're going to give you some ideas of what's going on in the market out there and maybe give you some ideas for your next step, okay? So let's get started with that. So let's pop a chart up here. Now, if we're taking a look at this chart, there's an upper level and lower level. Now, the upper level is central Contra, Costa County. It's the city of Concord, Pleasant Hill, Walnut Creek, and Martinez. Now, we're comparing that to the lower level, which is the overall entire East Bay. Now, the idea behind this is that even though we're focused on this small area, in those four cities, you can see that it's reflective of the entire East Bay. Now, you don't necessarily want to focus on the numbers because what will end up happening is the numbers are going to be different for, say, Concord to Alameda or Concord to Alamo. But if you look at the trends, you're going to find that the trends are going to be very similar in all cities in the East Bay. Now, take a look. One of the things that'll give you a clue of that is if you take a look at the top and look at all the red numbers or the negative numbers at the top and compare them to the negative numbers on the bottom, you're going to see that they're red on both of them and they're pretty close to each other. Not going to be exactly the same, but they're pretty daggum close. And that just tells you the trends are exactly the same in the East Bay that it is in the entire in that central Contra Costa area and things. So let's get started with this. The first thing we want to look at is you see that green A right there. Now that green A is really where the price is. And one of the things we're looking at, this is the median price in the upper level. It's combined those four cities I mentioned, Concord, Pleasant Hill, Walnut Creek, and Martinez, and below it's combined the East Bay, which is Alameda and Contra Costa County combined. Now, one of the things we want to look at is we see in the upper part, prices are down 4%. The lower part, prices are down 3%. So the trend's moving in the same direction, and they're pretty daggum close. So one of the things this is telling buyers and sellers is the trend is moving downward right now. Let's go over it one more time and look a few columns here, and let's look at the B now. Now, the B is really talking about the number of homes that are selling right now. So we see in the upper level, which is those four cities I mentioned, we're down about 2% the number of homes we're selling. But if you look back to 2023, you see we're actually down about 32%. And you can compare the upper and lower levels. So between 2022 and 2023, as interest rates started going up, we dropped off about 32% the number of homes they're selling, and we stayed about flat, and we're even falling off more right now. So that's telling you prices are down and the number of homes that's being sold is actually down. So again, that lower price is creating opportunity for buyers, fewer buyers in the market, creating less competition for homes. You know, one of the things this may start telling you is this is probably a great time if you're a buyer to jump into the market. Now let's move over to C and let's take a look at this. And this is the number, it's a number of homes that are being listed right now. And you can see over the last 2 years, we're up in the number of homes being listed in those four cities I mentioned. In 2024, we're up 16%, and now we're up another 12%, the number of homes being listed for sale. So that's telling you higher inventory. Now, what this higher inventory is doing is it's creating more options. It's giving buyers more options and creating less competition for homes. And again, remember I told you we've got higher inventory, more homes being listed, and we had fewer homes being sold. So fewer buyers out there, again, less competition, more options for buyers. So guys, again, great time to jump in the market. Now let's go over to the D. And here we're seeing the D, the number of homes that are being, number of listings that are expired, and they're coming off the market, or they're being canceled and pulled off the market. And this is a real indication of the market itself. We can see over the last 2 years, that's up 88% in central Contra Costa, those 4 cities I mentioned, Concord, Pleasant Hill, Walnut Creek, and Martinez. The number of cancellations is actually up 88%. Now that doesn't mean that 88% of the homes are being sold, or it just means that it's up from last year or the previous year. So that's telling you more homes are going off the market. So that means buyers are more willing to negotiate. It's easier to buy right now. There's less competition for homes. So it's a great time to jump the market, guys. If you're looking right now, if you're thinking about buying or selling a home, look around the screen. You can see my link to Calendly, and go out there. We'll set a 15 to 30 minute consultation. We'll talk about your specific needs, how we can help you out, and what the market's like for you out there. So guys, love to talk with you. You have a great rest of the week now. Bye-bye. Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, if you're looking to buy a home here in the East Bay, look around our site. You're going to find our home search site. Go out there free of cost and find your dream home. We're posting homes daily in all locations in the Bay Area and all price ranges. Also, if you're selling your home, also go out there. You'll see our home evaluation site. It will keep you updated on what your home's worth. And if you're ready to talk about buying your next home or selling your home, click below and you'll be able to set up a 15 to 30 minute consultation with us, okay? Reach out to us directly also with a phone call. Thanks now. Bye-bye.